Hello everybody, this is 4X. I am getting ready to run the run the Dread Manor. This event drops an a very, I guess the best way to put it, interesting appearance set. So we're going to go ahead and hit it. Alright, and since my archer still is fairly low level and don't have a lot of passive skills, I supplement those with my of course my 2-minute pots. As you can see, I ran some a little bit earlier. There's a couple of tricky areas in this one, and I'll show those to you as we get to them. As you come up to the center here, you see that you got this big casket and hints toward the final boss of it, and you've got to activate these 3 blood crystals. All right, you go 3 different directions to do so. I suggest going straight up because of allows you to use get some stuff, and this one's the trickiest one of the 3. I'm going to wait about 6 seconds so I can reactivate my 2-minute pots, because if you have when you do this one, this is a good area to activate your 2-minute pots. And be sure to bring a full stack. Don't use them throughout the whole thing, and I'll explain why a little later. Come up here and you activate this little gal here. If you're running an archer, once you get him going, once you get that guy going, come down here. He's going to summon a whole bunch of spiders, and they're fast. Use your decoy to block everybody off at the pass and hit them all right in the middle here. I mean, when I say these spiders are fast, I am really not joking. They're fast and they kill quick, so you want to try to keep them tightened up as much as possible. And it's okay to bring them back. They're not going to at least a little bit. They're not going to get too carried away, and you'll see what happens when you finally defeat the final spider here to this blood crystal. You see it start shooting blood toward that casket. All right, and there are, if you're into that, there are a couple of breakables up here. You can go ahead and get in here, which I am, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. If you wait in the middle here for those spiders, you're going to get bum rush and you'll be running around big time. By coming down here, you force them all into this area, and you can use your decoy to its best effect. Alright, now I like going down this way. This is the second toughest of the 3 areas, and the last area is the 3rd toughest. This one's actually relatively easy, especially if you're an archer. Go ahead and use your, like as always, use your decoy. Now what you're going to run into is those vampires, which you saw me defeat one there. They actually restore their health, so either you want to kill them first or you want to kill them last. Don't try to kill them in the middle of killing everybody else if you're focus on them. There's another little tricky thing here, especially when you go the direction I do, and you'll see it here very shortly. Okay, so I always try to get them down first, because they do restore their health, and you might as well just get as much as you can. But at this point, it's not imperative to continue using your 2-minute pots, at least at my level. Now this one, if you're a little bit weaker, you may want to go ahead and Okay, now before you get too carried away, up here is another vampire. This will be the 3rd of 5 vampires you got to kill. Once you start doing him, you're going to actually get surrounded, and it doesn't matter the direction you came. And I checked this out last night, because they bring them in from both directions. You're going to get surrounded by suicide ghouls. So what you want to do is just remember that they're there. I throw that up, and I start working on him, and then, use a quick area attack back, and your decoys should take out the other direction. If you're a knight or a wizard, long-range attacks like hurl, or you're just standard fireball, will take out both sets fairly quickly. Alright, that was the 4th one, and the 5th vampire, I believe, is right here. That was the 3rd one, sorry, that was the 3rd vampire, not the 5th. This is the 4th one. Okay. And each direction's got a little theme to go with it. Like this one's got the skeletons with vampires on it. Okay, that should have been the 5th one. Yep, that is the 5th one, alright? Now you got more breakables right up here, and this is a decent amount, so it's probably worth it to come up and get them. Alright, now we're coming back down. And around. You can see these apparitions appear and say thank you as you're going through. Now you can run these in a reverse order, easiest to hardest, I think, but it doesn't really matter. I like going this way, makes things easier, and stuff like that. As you can tell, that we've got the 2nd blood crystal flowing into the casket. Okay. Up here the theme is apparitions. Apparition ghosts that'll take you out with the flag bearers. You're going to run into a total of 4 flag bearers. And 1 healer, 2 damage, and 1 armor. As you can see, there's a little bug where if you use if poison hits them, they revert to their normal form rather than their apparition form. They're still an apparition. Ugh, they're really hitting me hard. Okay. Now, up here for the boss of this area is a named enemy, but you can actually kill all the enemies around him without actually suckering him in. And here we go. But I did. Nope, I did not. So anyhow, that was one of the flag bearers. I was the 2nd damage flag bearer, and I believe this one's up here as a healer. And if it's not, it's an armor. That's an armor. So I guess there's no healers. There's just 2 armors, 2 damage. And use it if you've got a high enough resolution. Use it to your advantage and take out, if you're an archer, take out all the enemies as you get up to him, because he's by himself, and you really don't want to get him close to you, because once he goes berserk, he hits hard. All right, that's all 3 of the directions. Now you'll be able to come down and open the casket. Okay, the casket does not open until you actually click on it. So go ahead and run any 2-minute pots that you may have with you if you're doing so. Take out as much damage as possible when you start, and then work these caskets. Because if you can kill the caskets as quickly as possible, then they won't spawn an enemy out on top of you. Now, as you can see here, I didn't get them cleared, and so these enemies pop out at full health. Alright, now he brings with him a couple of sets of enemies that comes, and he also will kill them if he needs to heal. And you can see those spiders are fast. You see how fast that spider moved, and that was not where I was supposed to be. You're supposed to be going after my guy there. And those blood pools actually hurt you too, so don't stand in them if they're popping under you. Same goes for knights as well. And that is it. That was the Dread Manor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and see what I get. I've already gotten 1 of the appearance items and 2 sets of dragon stones for a total of 5 dragon stones. 3, or it may have been 7. It may have been a 3 and 4. Anyhow, we'll see what we get. And they brought something new back here, and those were those chests, which is a guaranteed item you do not have of your set, but they are expensive, around 2,000 gems, and they are available only in the dungeon. Alright, They said they've upped the increase of the set drops, and they've increased the dragon stones per drop, minimum of 3 now instead of 1. Not a whole lot better, but it's better than what it was. So let's see what I get. Ooh, I got the helmet. Alright. And let's see what I get for experience. 10,000 experience. Awesome. Alright, everybody, this is 4X. If you like what you see, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here at 4X11GD. I'm also available on twitch.tv, where I do my live running at 4X11GD, and you can subscribe to my Twitter channel, which will let you know if I'm live running or if I posted a new video. And that's also at 4X11GD. Again, that's FOURX11GD. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.